back to another video, you guys. This is the one you've all been waiting for. That keep recording, just keep recording.
Okay.
Welcome back to another video, you guys. This is the one that we've all been waiting for. The Civic actually gets to drive today. Little shout out. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have shown so far on the channel. We actually hit 50 subscribers the other day, and it's a real small, milestone, but it means a lot because it shows that I can actually take the first step into doing something, and it means a lot. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and finish dialing in the final steps for the camber of the car, and we're gonna actually test drive it today and actually get some rollers for you guys. I know a lot of you guys have been saying, yo, where's the car? We needed to ride, but today in this video, we're actually gonna get it started. So I hope you guys stay tuned and see the final product. I went ahead and took off the rear wheel right now. What we're going to be doing is taking off the camber arm, and I'm going to cut back like probably half an inch to about right here to try to get that -16. This is -10, so I'm hoping maybe half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. If we cut off, we get back to the -15 around there. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. We're going to bring it back to the garage, and we're going to go ahead and cut right here. Man, like I said, if you don't have a ½ inch impact, sometimes a 3/8 impact helps just as much. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen, see if you guys can see in there, these two bolts right back in there. Alright, so we have the camber arm off. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and cut maybe 3/4 of it, maybe ½ an inch, just to see how much it gives us. I'm hoping it gives us to the -15 that we want in the rear, but we're gonna go ahead and see how that goes. Alright guys, so there you go. I went ahead and cut this much off. I'm not touching it just because it is really hot, but a key of advice that I forgot to tell you guys: make sure you leave the nut and the rest of the threading inside of the camber arm. Only reason because is when you cut this off, it may be a little too difficult to rethread the nut part back inside the camber arm. So just go ahead, leave the nut part and the threads of the nut part inside of the camber arm, and you could be able to just put the bolt hole part back into the camber arm. And this is the finished product right here. Guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my previous video, but if you're gonna be cutting anything, please find yourself a pair of safety glasses or gloves, because a lot of flying debris does go everywhere, and you don't want nothing falling into your eye. And at the end of the day, once you're done, you want to be able to drive your car and see where you're going. So please find a pair and stay safe. I forgot to mention also that we're going to be removing the strut, just because going to the -15, 16 is gonna end up crashing with the strut, and we're gonna end up putting a 1-inch spacer on here. So we're just gonna go ahead and see how much we can get by removing the strut and adding the camber arm now that it's cut. Alright guys, there's the bolt for the strut. A cool little neat trick that I want to show you guys. Let's say if you're using all wrenches. Cool little neat trick you could do is add one wrench, the size wrench that goes there. And obviously you need room for this, but a way you guys can get more torque out of the wrenches is make sure you guys can see this. Using 2 wrenches, one obviously a bigger size than the other one. You want to go ahead and on the opposite direction of which way you're trying to pull. Not sure if you guys can see it right there. You want to go ahead and add it just like that. Boom. Alright guys, so I just want to come on here and say I do apologize, but the part that was supposed to be playing right now in the video, for some reason it got corrupted on the downloading side. I'm not sure what happened, but I know part of my channel growth is trying to explain a little bit of the process on what I do to the car. So I just want to come on here real quick and do a little explanation on what I did to the car, what I used to cut the camber arms of the car. Part of what I did first and foremost was I went ahead and deleted the rear shocks of the car. I'm running 50 Ks in the rear, so it should be good enough to stay stiff. And plus, I never take the car out without the jack, all my tools, all my drills, all my wrenches, everything like that. So I got a bunch of wood in the back of the car. So it does take a lot of heavy weight in the rear, so I doubt, you know, I'm gonna hit anything that's gonna lift me up high enough to where the spring falls out of place. So we're pretty solid there. Also, I want to go ahead and show the grinder tool that I used. This is the actual cutting. So this is the grinder that I used, and this is the blade that I used for it. I got this at Home Depot, and I think it's like $6 or something like that. Yeah, I really just used one for both arms, so that's all you'll need. But I grab 2 or 3 just because I'm not sure what else I would have to be cutting if I have to cut more of the frame or anything like that. But that's basically what I used. I know a little bit of the video is in there where it shows what part I kind of cut off. I think I cut 3/4 of an inch or half an inch on both arms, and it gave us the -16 on both sides. But yeah, guys, other than that, I do apologize. The video got corrupted in that certain section, but the moment y'all been waiting for is here. To see this car rolling. I hope you guys enjoy. See ya.
All sound production.
Alright, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. It really means a lot. You know, it's a great feeling being able to see the Civic actually drive for the first time in a month and a half. You know, I had a lot of things. We've been busy with a lot of other things. It's been pushed back a little bit, but I'm ready to take the grind serious. You know, I just want to say thank you again for the 50 subscribers. It is a small milestone, but you know, it means a lot whenever you take the first step and there's supporters out there. So thank you guys so much for that. We got a lot of content on the way for the car. We got the new kit on the way, new color on the way. You know, we got a bunch of things ready. We're trying to get it ready for the Ocala show, for the ASM show on August 27, 28, I think it is, that weekend. Car's gonna be staying there for 2 nights. So if you guys want to be able to get a chance to see it, you know, see it in person, it's gonna be there. So hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.